Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to everybody who has been engaging with comments, likes, and subscribing. You know I do appreciate it so much as we enjoy the best title in the franchise together, The Sims 2. So we are back on the building side of Old Town for another family redesign, and today we're going to be doing one of the families that was available from the Sims website as downloadable. Now today's clients are the Hatfields. Before there were the Hicks, there were the Hatfields struggling to make it in SimCity. They're broke. The house is a mess. Boy, do they need help. Now I have them up here at 52 Ridge Road, but in the Sims, they actually would be house 9, which is this right here. But if you already have that location occupied, you would want to put them somewhere else once we have Unleashed added. And 52 Ridge Road is the same orientation and the same size. So all you have to do is rename the file to House 52 and it works. So that's what we're doing up here. That's why I put the Hatfields right there. Just as an aside, that's why I put the Fufras right here on 50 Elm Street, because it has the same orientation and size as the newbies lot. Now here's the house. It's on a very uneven lot. It also has an outhouse, the toilet of which is actually broken. And it does have a Reality Bites vibe, because over here, the bathroom with the broken tub, which actually neither the toilet nor the bathtub are actually broken, because once you download them, anything that was broken just magically gets fixed. But anyway, it is a special place. It's definitely meant to convey that there was some kind of disaster, water damage or fire or both that caused this. So this is why there's not wallpaper on all the walls in the master bedroom and on most of the walls in the bathroom. We have a small room for Elizabeth Elvira. And for Hank and Billy, we've got this room. Now, you'll notice that I have 3 ages for the kids. I've got a teenager, a child, and a toddler. Clearly with The Sims 1, they're just all kids, but I did differentiate a little bit. So to offer that, let's look at our characters. So first we have Ruby Ann. She's very neat. She's very nice. I do actually have her as a popularity sim because of her bio, not because of her personality. I wanted to be a model. I wanted to be an actress. Looks like I was dealt a different hand in life, such as fate. But I got a good man by my side and 3 beautiful kids. Might have another one on the way too. They say the grass is always greener on the other side, but I don't like green. I like pink, such as fate. Next there is Ulysses T. I ain't never been much for work, and heck, I ain't never been much of anything, to tell the truth, but all my life I done believed I was meant for something. I just ain't got around to finding out what it was. I got this funny feeling though that my luck is about to change. I'm putting my trust in a higher power, if and you know what I mean. So that's like the first indication of a Sims religion right there, before any religion was codified in The Sims Medieval. And Ulysses, I have him as a family sim because he is not really interested in life outside his home. He's not really ambitious in one way or another, so family seemed to be the way to go. Now, I did originally create all the kids as children and only decided to have them as teens when I started this neighborhood, or have them as different life stages, I should say, when I started this neighborhood, which is why both Billy and Elizabeth Elvira actually have 2 aspiration points, not 3 and 0 respectively. So Billy I have as a popularity teen, which is appropriate. What are you looking at? You can't make me write a bio. Pop says I'm like him when he was a kid. And here we have Hank, who looks like he'll probably be either a fortune or a popularity sim. I'm so bored. Everyone else has a huge TV, but Ma says we can't afford one right now. I think she just wants a fancy kitchen or something. I don't want to study either. Pop says he's going to send me to military school if my grades don't improve. Fine with me. So of course that is a throwback to TS1. Well, it's not really a throwback because this was TS1, but when kids' grades dropped low, they were shipped off to military school and they were out of the game. It was permanent. There was no coming back from that. And finally, we have little Elizabeth Elvira, who is currently bald because when I aged her down, that's what happened, and we'll make sure she gets hair. But her bio is kind of funny. My brothers always say I'm stupid, but they are the stupid ones. Mom says I'm going to grow up and be a model or a movie star one day because I'm so pretty. Then I'll have a show about how dumb my brothers are and everyone will know. Then I'll buy my ma and pa a big house with a big kitchen and a huge TV and everything. Until then, I'm going to study real hard and make them proud. Now, like most of the other houses here in Old Town, everything is completely depreciated. So they have 129 simoleons and they have 19,931 in the bank. So just slightly over 20,000 is what they start with. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the house. So we have a kitchen without a stove. Bedroom for the boys, bedroom for the girl, not equipped for a toddler because it was not made for a toddler originally. The master bedroom with an exit out onto the non-existent bathroom. Of course, another entrance into the non-existent bathroom. Cheap TV, fish tank, card table, and over here we have an outhouse. Now, because they are supposed to be broke, I am going to see what the Winds of Fate have for them. If they get one, obviously I have to basically be very, very cautious and they have to keep everything that they have, probably also with 1.25, but with 1.5 or 1.75 or 2, we can possibly get them some new things. So let's see what is up for the Hatfields. It's 1. I have got nothing to work with. Okay, so let's figure this out. So I will have to put absolutely everything in their inventory. I'm not going to do it while they're here on the lot because they will lose too much every time I try to do something, but we'll put absolutely everything in their inventory and make sure we don't waste anything. All right, now that I have everything in their inventory, the lot value that I need to keep to is $13,651. We might get a small grant from Habitat for Humanity, but that's about it. So we'll go ahead and evict them. So in order to stay within my budget of $13,530, I need to be very mindful of everything. That's how much the depreciated value of the existing textures are, how much it would cost to replace it, how much it would cost to replace a wall if I chose to take it down and build it again. So first thing I am going to do is work on the exterior. Okay, so that's the exterior. Ruby likes pink, so this pink exterior was actually less than the fully depreciated previous exterior, and it covers the whole thing. And we saved some on our landscaping by eliminating those and replacing them with the Castaway, and also selling all the flowers that weren't completely healthy, getting rid of the outhouse. So at least we have a full house now. So I'm going to bite the bullet and lose a little bit of money, but it is what it is. But the first thing I'm going to do is move all the doors over here because we don't want to lose money on doors because that's just silly. That's just plain silly, and we're not doing it. We're not having it. So we're going to do that. And now I'm going to strip this, everything we're at $12,150. Now the new floor plan that I have will work like this. All right, I am going to do a 4x5 bedroom for Ruby Ann and Ulysses T right there. A 2x3 bathroom and a 2x2 powder room. And over here we're going to have a 3x4 for Elvira Elizabeth, like she had, and a 4x4 for the boys. So the parents lost a little bit of space, but they don't really need it. And we now have 2 discrete bathrooms. And look at that, $11,790. So this will be the main living area. This will be the kitchen. They will exit onto the patio from this kitchen. And let's put the doors in. So I'm also going to save a little money by eliminating the door that was over here, which I've already done because it was frozen open. And these 3 archways, since we have our open concept kitchen and living room, and we don't have any major hallways, which in a home this size is a complete waste of space. But this way the parents have a bit of privacy from the children, easy access to the kitchen. I did actually decide that the parents will have the private powder room and the main bathroom will be for everybody. But at least that way Ruby Ann and Ulysses will have one of their own. Now for our flooring, this linoleum from Life Stories is, plus there's a couple other linoleums from Life Stories that are also just 2 simoleons. So that's going to be a lot of bang for the buck. My favorite carpet is also a lot of bang for the buck, and we're going to put that in all of the bedrooms because they got it on sale. Now this little columned deck or lattice deck is actually cheaper than having a single tile of that flooring, so that just makes sense, and we're going to dress it up just a tiny bit by doing that right there so it looks a bit more finished. So I changed my mind on the carpet. I decided to go with white because it complemented the textures that I chose the best. And Life Stories is legitimately amazing for textures. Definitely download the conversions. Link is in the description. A lot of bang for the buck. So it took me a while to find a workable floor plan that makes the most of the home, but I think we got it. So let's go ahead and put them in. So their total budget was $13,780. We got it for $12,307. So it is actually less expensive than it started. Let's go ahead and put them in. Okay, wonderful. And I can even comfortably afford to raise their aspiration if they had the want for a toilet or a shower, but none of them have that want, so that's okay. And the previous inhabitant actually painted some things, but some of them are too hard to see, so we're just going to go ahead and sell those. And that gives them a little bit more. There's a painting of Ricky Cormier, a couple cartoony paintings, and then a few that are actually pretty nice. And since we can afford it, we're going to go ahead and outfit that second bathroom. It's not going to be exciting, but it's theirs. There we go. And one last thing that we absolutely have to buy is a crib for our baby girl. And we'll get the boys sent off to school while Ruby Ann changes Elizabeth Elvira's hair. that works. And is this indeed broken? It looks broken, but it's not. So it's fine. And Ulysses, why don't you potty train Elizabeth Elvira while your wife also has a bit of a pee? There we go. Great job. And get her a bottle. We don't, yep, get her a bottle. And Elizabeth, why don't you tinker? Have a feeling you'll like that. Okay, there we go. Have that bottle and then play with the blocks. And you don't have anything you need, but why don't you study cleaning? As long as you're feeling good, why don't you work out? Because you're in the military. Ooh! And that's a bonus, of course. Congratulations, Ruby Ann. You now have everything you need for your first promotion. We're going to go ahead and open that up. The new computer was clearly sent by the school system because they're broke. Now we just wait for the boys to get back from home from school. There's Claire and Chantal and Charles. We've got a bunch of C's. Claire Charming, Chantal Champagne, and Charles Cheeky. That's great. We love that. Well, these boys were not destined for private school. So I think this house is significantly more workable than the one that they came with. We don't have an outhouse. We've graduated to indoor plumbing. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you soon in the pixelated world, and that's all I have to say. VK out.